coming into this one on the second leg of a back-to-back here tonight, Ray.
Yeah, to couple that, you're on the road where you're unfamiliar, you've got travel. There is a challenge to this, but the focus of the team has to be about playing a good first period. Worry about the rest of the game later.
The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. Been fired up for this one. The puck is dropped. Let's go. Can't connect on the pass. Puck grabbed by Huberdeau. Takes it to the net. Oh, a clutch save.
Jarry's brilliance on display here. Great scoring chance, and he turns it aside.
Rosario's a bit of a violent gentleman who doesn't shy away from big hits. That's his truculent zone ability. Crosby's favorite move is switching to the backhand and burying it. His beauty backhand zone ability is surprisingly accurate. I'm expecting one of these two players to give their team the edge tonight, guys. Back to you.
Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Crosby's backhand shot is one of his greatest assets. He's got incredible control and accuracy compared to most players with that type of shot, guys. And that's what his beauty backhand zone ability is all about.
And that carries off a stick. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Pittsburgh's got it now. Moves the puck. The Penguins played along the wing. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Smothered that in close chance.
The Panthers take over on possession. From center, they get into the attacking area. Hammers one. Denies him with the save. Nice zone entry on the left side. From point-blank range. Turn that one aside. Knights on top of that for the whistle.
Pretty quickly on top of it to kill the play.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Can't get it to go. Tries to get the puck to Rodriguez.
No, he's only one goal away, James, from his next milestone here.
Makes it look easy with the stop. Forsling's got it across the line. Pass right on the doorstep. Off the post. Jarry's going to hang on for a whistle.
This is a really good save here. But I think what's important is the goalies and the goalie coaches love that it's not a spectacular one. That's positionally better than the shooter's shot.
The Panthers win the faceoff. The Penguins gain control of it. Raquel's got it in the offensive zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Marino. Oh, a lights out hit in the open ice. Picked up along the boards by Achari.
Oh, James, that's close. I thought this was in. I thought the forward was going to be able to get to the post first, but he's not. That's a really strong save.
No room right there. Oh, they do it again. Knight's going to smother it to get a whistle.
Can get dangerous if nobody's in control of the puck. This shot comes from a real dangerous area on the ice, but the goalie's in position, and he makes a nice stick save.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Takes a shot. Oh, absolutely hammers him.
Yeah, sending a message early there, James. He gets the body contact.
Turned aside with the glove by Jarry.
These are frustrating. You don't get many chances like this. I thought he made a good shot, but the goalie, an excellent stop, beats the shooter. Both teams looking for the upper hand here. We got a scoreless game. Can somebody impose their will? There's a big hit that might change this game.
The Penguins win the draw. Taken along the wall by Kukin. Bluger's got it through the neutral zone. The Penguins have the puck in the corner. Glove save made by Knight. And he elects to play the puck. Bennett's got it in the offensive end. Moves it to Bluger. Scooped up along the wall by Sherratt. Delayed penalty coming up here. There goes the whistle. No extra attacker able to get there in time. The Penguins have been penalized, holding the call.
Player's got a little bit of a beef here, but when you reach out with your arm, that signals to the official to keep a closer look.
It's a penalty no matter how you shine it these days.
Huberdeau's on the special teams unit, and you know he'll be looking to use his zone ability to get them on the board here, guys.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. With the blast! Answers it with an even better save!
Russ starting to squeeze the stick a little bit here. He's been a while without a point.
Crosby's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Florida's got it in the offensive zone. Turned aside with the glove by Jari. There's the whistle as things will slow down here for a moment.
Always a good play. If you're not sure what's going on, freeze the puck.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Barkov's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Knocked away. Oh, he got paddled by Jari. Stays with it. Here's a short pass to Huberdeau. And he comes up with it. And they clear that puck. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Pittsburgh's got control. Oh, at the outside of the frame.
Hey, can we have a bounce so somebody can call a goal here? That shot hits the post and stays out.
Right in front of the net. And that's off a stick. Quick pass to Huberdeau. Too many bodies in the way. Puck clears the zone. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Across the line from center. Right out in front. And that pass is redirected. And that's blocked. Picked up along the wall by Giroux. And they won't connect on that one. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Sends it over. And that's stopped by Jari. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
You can get new styles of jerseys, shirts, hats, and more.
Jari's had to jump right into this game. No easing in. He's been busy, but he's been perfect in the early going.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Heinen's won it off the face-off. And they send it down the ice. 9 seconds in this man advantage. They'll try to start it from here.
Yeah, get it moving quickly up the ice. Get into the zone. See if you can get puck to the net really quickly.
Great save by Jari. Jari's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James. He needed a cover there. Well, let's get another look at that stuff. We could do this time after time early in the game here. He's had an outstanding start.
Heinen's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Play is blown dead. We've got a penalty on the way. The Penguins will serve 2 for delay a game as that puck goes into the crowd.
He had a little more time to make a better play than that, but he airmails this. Now he'll go to the box.
And with that call, it's a 5-on-3 man advantage, but for not a lot of time.
You got to be careful here that you don't get set up quickly enough and the brief 5-on-3 wastes away on you.
And they get the puck out. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Bluger's out of the box, but they're still short-handed as he steps in to help try to kill off this penalty. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. The Panthers will play it from the defensive zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Routine save made by Jari. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Florida's got the puck. Skates across the blue line. Tees him up. He scores! Put the special in special teams.
Now the coaches have been talking about a few new wrinkles on the power play. They moved the puck nicely, and the puck is in the back of the net on the power play. Man, did he he hammer that? He got loose in the high slot. He took the pass right on the tape and hammered it home.
Florida's got the game's first goal.
You work for the opportunity to get a chance on goal. Now they get it and they're able to capitalize.
Taken by Matheson. Takes a shot. Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there. Past the midway mark of the frame, James and Ray with you tonight. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Panthers take possession off the faceoff. And that's poked away by Carter. Moves inside. He scores! The run attack comes through. Ricard Raquel.
Two parts to this, James. He gets himself into the low slot in good position, and then he zips a backhander past the tender.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. The Panthers have it behind the cage. And no!
That's a race to the post. The goalie gets there first. They read the play as well as the players, and that's an excellent stop.
Forsling's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
He wants to clear just a little bit of room, but he ends up getting in the way too much, and he gets called for interference.
Guys, we know teams hate taking penalties here, but if you're going to take one, you might as well have the top 10 penalty kill in the league. When these guys get confident, they can shut anybody down. Let's see what happens here.
Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Grabs control of it at the point. Moves behind the net. And that's picked off in front. The Panthers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. And now it's grabbed by Barkov. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a chance. Denied by the goaltender. Florida's looking to break out. Flips it at the net. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Nice feed from the right wing. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Dishes it to Rodriguez. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Right in the slot, and that one's blocked.
Yeah, good positioning, James. He gets up tight to the shooter and snuffs that one.
Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Power play set to expire. One last chance here, Ray.
Yeah, quick entry will give them some time in the offensive zone. Oh, he laid a solid hit on him there. He was waiting for him and laid the shoulder right into him.
That might loosen a few of the choppers on that play. Quick feed to Rodriguez. And that pass can't connect. Florida's on the attack. Chop that up as a win for the penalty-killing unit. As the penalty expires, both teams now back to even strength.
Really good pressure by the penalty killers there to keep this game tied. They tie up the power play in pretty nice fashion there.
Right in the slot. Makes the save as he gets a piece of it with the glove.
Now he looked up to the roof after that one. He thought he had room. The goaltender makes the stop.
The Penguins have it from their own end. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. Unleashes a cannon! Great reflex on display tonight on his part. First period comes to an end. I'll tell you what, anybody who bought a ticket for this one is feeling like they got their money's worth. As both teams get a breather, so will we. We'll take a quick pause for the cause. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. And we are underway, still tied up here in the second. Well, we've got over 20 minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
Florida's focus going forward is going to be to hold on to the puck much better than they did in that turnover-prone first period.
Quick pass across to Letang. That's a solid hit. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Puck scooped up by Matheson. Poked away in the defensive end. Textbook stop by Knight.
That is sweeping up the trash there. Good save. Off to the corner. Everybody can readjust.
Dismiss that chance. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Moves it quickly over to Reinhart. Matheson's lugging the puck. The Penguins move it ahead. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. Couldn't complete the pass. And there's the save. Grabbed along the boards by Reinhart. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
For season tickets, flights, packs, lunch packs, or more, don't forget to visit our website. Enjoy hockey.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. The Panthers take possession off the faceoff. Big chest save as he gobbled that one up with the trapper.
Rosario's name on this list is of no surprise. Always a very aggressive player.
Rosario's a physical player, and he knows he can be effective when he throws solid body checks, guys. That's his truculent zone ability, and you got to be aware when he's on the ice.
Quick shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. And he sends it across to Raquel. The Penguins looking against the half wall. And now he tries to get it across to Dumoulin.
If that lock's broken, that's a big goal when they put him into the lead. There's not much of a line here between him stopping this and what happened. The puck hit him and went into the net. I thought he had it.
Pittsburgh's given themselves control of this game now with a 1-goal lead in the second.
They'd like to get another before they go in for the second intermission. You'd love at least a couple goal lead going into period 3.
Muffs the shot attempt. The Panthers gain control of the puck against the wall. And no luck on that pass attempt. Along the half wall with the puck. Here he is in front. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Yeah, I hate it when I miss chances like this, James. You don't get many that are this quality. You want to put them away because you don't know when the next one's going to come.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Pittsburgh's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this 1-goal lead.
Look out. Ekblad's looking around for somebody to fight. He's going to have to go and fill the dance card somewhere else. Yeah, he looked banged up earlier in the shift, James, and he's just trying to get himself to the bench off the ice to get some treatment.
And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. And that's knocked away by Thornton. The Penguins take it along the wall. The Panthers gain possession. Picked up along the boards by Forsling. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. No room for that one to get through. Takes that one right in the logo. There's the whistle, and a penalty is coming up on this one. The Panthers are off to the box. Interference the call.
He's got to keep his feet moving so he doesn't get called for interference.
The Penguins once again send out their power play unit.
The best power plays are really varied, James. You don't just shoot it low, you don't shoot it high, you move it around. They got a big shot at the point. I think they got to get there once in a while.
Moves it to Crosby. That goes off a twig. And he denied that opportunity.
Goalie's got to know right before he takes this hit that he's going to get run over.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Verhaeghe's won it in their own end. Weegar's got it through center. The Panthers have it now. Booming shot! Denies him on the slapper! Taken along the wall by Malkin. Rust's got it along the boards. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Sherratt's got it against the boards. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Icing's the call. You know the coaching staff's not going to love that one.
Well, I can think of about 3 plays he could have made other than that one, but hey, that's the way it goes. Now you need your centerman to win a draw. Those are the types of hits that the game was built upon. It's legal, it's hard, it's right through the body. That is a perfect hit.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone.
Those face-offs after icings are important. Now you've got the puck and they're a little tired.
Knight's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Ekblad's on the receiving end of this huge hit. Sometimes you've got nowhere to go.
Gensel's accuracy goes up when he shoots a puck that's settled down, guys. When it's nice and flat, he can really pick his spots. That's his snipe zone ability.
Puck picked up by Gensel. Denies the chance by blocking it. Gains the zone through the middle. To the front! Scores! Not the special teams unit we expected to deliver.
No, this is a real turning point in the game here as the shorthanded group capitalizes, gets on the board. I got one shorthanded goal in about 1,400 games. That's because I came out of the penalty box and the puck bounced over the defenseman's stick. Not like this. These guys actually killing a penalty.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Rodriguez wins it in the dots. With possession along the wall. And that doesn't exactly go tape to tape. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. And that one's broken up. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Barkov's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Penguins win it in the defensive zone. Letang's got the puck along the wing. Here's a short pass to Bluger. And he makes the easy save. Florida's gained possession along the boards. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. Not able to connect. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. One last rush here on this power play. Across the line and on the attack. Pittsburgh's power play is over. What a disaster as they give up a shorthanded goal. Big stop by the keeper.
Well, now they got a bigger hole to dig out of. They give up the shorthanded goal. A sloppy power play, and they pay for it.
Letang's a great skater, even when he's backing it up, guys. His in-reverse zone ability means he can face the puck while retreating and read the play.
The Panthers win the draw. Ekblad's picking up steam. Here he is, wristed on net. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Puts it on goal. Oh, steals a goal as he flashes the glove with the stop.
Jari's done it again. Another terrific save, and he's kept this game close.
Here in the late going of the frame, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck grab by Forsling. Hammers a shot, comes up with the stop. Jari's gonna slow things down and up for the whistle.
Oh, you got to kill the play eventually. That way everyone can get reorganized.
Teams are lined up and we are ready to take this draw. The Panthers win it. Scooped up along the wall by Forsling. Pittsburgh's got the puck. The Panthers take possession in the defensive end. Right up front. Takes the puck behind the net. Rips it on net. What a stop. Jari's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Stops him cold. Thunderous collision along the wall. Florida's got a hold of the puck now. Denied by the goaltender. Hangs onto the puck. The Panthers get a hold of it. Taken by Reinhart. On the attack along the boards. On the doorstep. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And makes the save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Barkov's an example his coaches use for the other players. You don't have to give up offense to be a good defensive player. And if you do it right and you're good enough, you can get on this league leader list of plus-minus rating.
Now a quick pass to Weegar. From the point, turns him away. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. In the final moments of this period, it's all tied up. Pittsburgh's got possession here in their own end. And now he moves it to Gensel. Rocks him on the play. Into the corner now. Oh, he comes up with a stop as he got the glove on it. Still too close to call in this one as the second period comes to an end.
Take a look to the sky. The whole team's Zeppelin is loaded with prizes, and it is all intermission long.
Don't go anywhere. Third period is coming up, and it's coming up next. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Third period, we are all tied up, and the next goal could be a biggie. And that one's broken up. The Penguins take it along the wing. A howitzer. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. There's the whistle stopping play. Penalty coming up here. And he's off to the box holding the call.
He's got a fistful of the other guy's sweater. I don't think there's much complaint here.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the faceoff.
When we talked to both coaches, they talked about how important the power play was. What I like about this team, though, they've already scored, and they look like they're hungry for more.
Nice job to escape the zone. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Two players carrying it ahead. Here's a chance right out in front, and they can't convert on the play. And manages to clear the zone. Florida's got possession of the puck. Into the offensive end now. Here's a shot. Huge stop by Chari. Picked up along the wall by Reinhart. Scoops up the puck in front of the net, trying to clear the zone. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Here's a rip. Too much congestion blocks the shot. From the slot, fires away. He was locked in there.
Yeah, he's a sharp save.
They score! And they jump in front after executing perfectly on the man advantage.
I thought they looked terrific when they went out on the ice there. Oftentimes you draw up the power play and it just doesn't quite work the way you want to. They pursued a plan, they executed it perfectly, and now they've got the lead. Well, that penalty really cost them. They're shorthanded. They could never clear the zone under all kinds of pressure. And finally, the penalty killers crack. They give up the power play goal.
The Panthers have found the go-ahead goal here in the third period.
You worked so hard to give yourself the lead. Now don't give it back by being timid.
Pittsburgh's won the draw in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Crosby. Maintains possession. Pokes it away in his own end. The Panthers move it in. Centering pass. The Penguins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Pass back to the point. Lets it go from the slot. Denies him in front.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
Dumoulin's going to play it near the point. Shuts him down. And there's the whistle. I kind of thought that the red light was going to go on behind the net before we got a stoppage in play here, Ray.
There's a little bit of frustration to having a shift and chances like this that don't go into the net, but if you put pressure after pressure on a team, eventually you'll crack through.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Pittsburgh's ready to go on the attack. Can't find his man. And now it's grabbed by Thornton. And they can't finish that one.
No, he's going to be kicking himself for that. The play was there. He just doesn't execute that last pass for the scoring opportunity.
From point blank, scores! Oh, what a one-timer to bury it!
No way sometimes for the goalie to catch up to the pass. It's too quick. It's one-timed into the net.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Florida's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Pittsburgh's regained possession of the puck. Snaps one on net. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
Really good positioning as he makes the stop from in tight.
The Panthers gain control of the puck. Errant pass and they can't connect. Right to the middle. The Penguins gain control of it. Quick feed to Kukin. The Penguins carry it along the wall. Handles the puck. Takes that pass back at the point. And that's knocked aside with the stick by Montour. Florida's got a hold of the puck. Grabs it in his own end. The Panthers play it along the boards. That's a textbook save by Jari. Moves it quickly over to Ekblad. Takes the feed. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Jari's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. The Islanders loom as the next date for these guys when they're back on the ice.
You'd be surprised at how many players don't know the schedule. They just know the team they're playing tonight. Oh, yeah, and they don't know who's coming next.
The Panthers win the draw. Puck scooped up by Ekblad. Whistle blown as that's redirected into the crowd. More than half the frame has been played here. It's 4-2. The Penguins win the draw. Letang's got the puck in his own zone. Sends the pass over. From the slot. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. Great pressure to force the turnover by McGinn.
The Penguins have done a really good job with their positioning. When they don't have the puck, they've been able to pick off several passes tonight.
Quick pass to Zucker. The Panthers pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. And he puts that one aside with ease. He was totally locked in on that play. No, sir!
So good. A couple of quick stops keep the puck out.
The team would like to thank you for your continued overwhelming
That's a pretty good scoring chance. That's a chance the shooter thinks might go in, but the goalie turns it aside.
The setters will glide into the dot. Florida's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. From the right side, they gain the zone. Moves it to Letang. Drives to the crease. And that one's broken up. Great block there. Slides it across to Giroux. A chance. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Carlin Payne is standing by with who she thought had the better performance.
Rosario's gone to work, guys, and even though he hasn't been rewarded with a point, I've liked how he's played his game better.
Grabbed along the boards by Weegar. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Denies him in close.
He's going to go back to the bench and want to look at that one again. He had enough time to really make a good shot. I don't think he quite got it where he wanted to. Whoa, James, I want to see that hit again. That is delivered perfectly. The timing, the legality of it, it is a textbook hit.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Panthers have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. Picked up along the boards by Rosario. Into the offensive zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Hammers one at the net. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. The Panthers will take it behind the net. Rosario is going to play it against the half wall. And he regains control of the puck. Jarry's going to cover it up. He's been busy tonight, Ray.
And been good. A lot of times you get busy and worn down. I think that's why you jump on it, freeze it in a close game.
The Penguins take possession off the faceoff. Tried to connect the pass, but it doesn't go. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. Here they come on the attack. Keeps hold of the puck. Shot. Oh, slick work with the glove by Chari.
Dumoulin's trying to brace himself. He knows the hit's coming, but man, does he get leveled.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Panthers will go to work here in the offensive zone. The Penguins gain possession. Slides it over to Kapanen. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Pittsburgh's trailing. That's why they've got the extra attacker out on the ice and the goalie on the bench. Here's a blast. Denies him with the save. The Panthers have it now. And the linesman calls icing on the play. Goalie on the bench, and the extra attacker's out for a much-needed goal.
You practice this, you're ready for it, and it starts with the face-off.
Taken along the wall by Sherratt. Into the attack. Fires towards the empty net. Puts it into the empty net.
That allows me to start packing up my briefcase. That should pretty well wrap this thing up. Now that empty netter should wrap this up here. We're in the last little bit of the third period. That should be enough.
Late goings of this period. Florida's got a 3-goal lead. The Panthers win the draw here in the neutral zone. Steps across the blue line. And it's a quick pass to Duclair. Unable to reach that one. Great heads-up play with the stick by Rust. Nice zone entry from the left. Oh, that sounded like a car crash. There's the... Oh, he ripped. Well, you felt this one coming for a while.
Yeah, I thought they'd run out of time and not get a chance to drop the mitts. Here you go.
And takes him down with authority.
He was in control of this bout from the get-go and takes him down to finish it off. You can't touch momentum, but you can feel it. And the home team's going to build a little bit, they believe, after a fight win.
Listen to this place. All right, both teams back at the face-off circle after the dust finally settles on that, Donnybrook. Scooped up along the wall by McGinn. Delayed penalty coming up here. And that will close the book on this one here tonight.
They've got all the answers right now. The winning streak continues as they find a way to win again.
There's the old cliche, right? Good teams find ways to win. Bad teams find ways to lose. They can't do anything wrong these days.
When there's a turning point, James, they find a way to be on the positive side of it.
For Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cybulski. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Have a great night.